In this video, let us briefly discuss about Sri Mahapratyangira Devi. Sri Mahapratyangira Devi is a powerful goddess who is said to have destroyed Sarabheswara's arrogance. Sarabheswara is an Ugra avatar of Lord Shiva. Sri Mahapratyangira Devi is also known as Narasimhika in Kali Sahasranama Stotram. It is said that when Lord Narasimha, an incarnation of the Supreme Lord Vishnu's Ugra or ferocious form, did not calm down after the slaying of the demon Hiranyakashyapa and drinking his blood. Many great sages were praying for his peaceful form. Still, Lord Narasimha was in very destructive mode, which made everyone terrible. Lord Shiva worshipped three Shaktis, Parvati, Mahalakshmi and Saraswati, and with their combined power incarnated in the form of Sarabhapakshi as Lord Sarabheswara. Even Lord Shiva was asked to appear in his special form as Sarabheswara, which is to cool down Lord Narasimha. One wing was Sulini and the other wing was Pratyangira. This form of Shiva is called Sarabheswara. Sarabheswara's efforts or Sulini Devi's efforts could not control Lord Ugra Narasimha. However, when Sarabha approached Lord Narasimha, he became even more ferocious and revealed his special form as Astamukha Gandabherunda Narasimha, which means having 8 heads. When Sri Mahapratyangira Devi appeared, the Sarabha form of Shiva was then torn apart in 100 pieces. From one of his wings appeared a huge fearful goddess called Pratyangira. Her form was powerful, 1,000 times larger than Sarabheswara. Her head rising above the clouds and her feet into the underworlds, fearsome with 1,000 faces of roaring lions, 2,000 protruded bloodshot red eyes, 2,000 hands with multiple weapons, 1,000 blitz-chained tongues protruding from her wide open mouth. It is believed that her creation came with thunder and lightning, and as soon as Lord Narasimha saw her huge figure, he realized the mission of his incarnation and calmed down immediately. Sri Mahapratyangira Devi was released from Sarabheswara's wing, and then she took the female form of Narasimha and calmed Narasimha down. It is also mentioned that only Lakshmi Devi in her secret tantric form as Sri Lakshmi Narasimhi was able to bring Lord Narasimha back to his peaceful form, calmly reclining in company with Lakshmi Devi on Anantasesha. There is also another story which even refers to Sri Mahapratyangira Devi as having destroyed the ego of Lord Sarabheswara. She is also called Narasimhi. Sri Mahapratyangira Devi has been described variously in various tantras. Nikumbala Devi, who was worshipped by Indrajit, Ravana's son, is none other than Mahapratyangira Devi. Meru Tantra, Mantra Mahodadhi and several other texts talk about the worship of Sri Mahapratyangira Devi. She is described as a goddess with a male lion's face and a female human body, representing the union of Shiva and Shakti. This combination of lion and human forms represent the balance of good and evil. In Shaktism, Pratyangira Devi is Siddhalakshmi, a form of Guhya Kali. In Vaishnavism, Pratyangira Devi is Narasimhi, the power of Narasimha avatar. In the Durga tradition, Pratyangira Devi is Purnachandi. In the Vedas, Pratyangira Devi is Atharvana Bhadrakali, the goddess of Atharva Veda and magical spells. In Tantra Shastra, deities are classified as Shanta, Ugra, Prachanda, Ghora and Tivra. Pratyangira Devi is considered as Tivra Devata. Tivra Devata, which means ferocious. In the Srividya tradition, Sri Mahapratyangira Devi is one of the chief warrior goddesses of Lalita Tripura Sundari's army called Shakti Sena. Adipara Shakti at an earlier time during her war with Bhandasura, gave two boons to Sri Mahapratyangara Devi that the protection offered by Pratyangira Devi is invincible and no god can overcome it. And also when invoked for offensive purposes, Sri Mahapratyangara Devi gives invincibility and surely victory for her devotees. She is often described as the ultimate goddess to be worshipped for defense and offensive power. Sri Mahapratyangara Devi is mainly described in two forms. One, the commonly seen form of goddess with four hands seated on a lion. The other one is a greater form called Mahapratyangara Devi with multiple faces of lions and numerous hands. There are also other forms like Ahura Pratyangira, Bagala Pratyangira, Lakshmi, Narayani Pratyangira, etc. Often, the goddess Mahapratyangara Devi is linked with removing the effects of witchcraft, as her power in destroying such practices is unequaled with any other vidyas. Sri Mahapratyangara Devi sadhana is considered as one of the most powerful and most difficult vidyas. There are very few people who know the actual process of Pratyangira Devi sadhana. There are different forms of Pratyangira Devi and about 64 krutyas. Upasana of each form varies from one another. Following strict rules while doing Pratyangira Devi sadhana is very necessary and guidance of a competent guru is compulsory. This sadhana is not a simple sadhana that one can attempt to do on his own after reading books or watching any videos. Pratyangira Devi is the embodiment of dharma, satya and impeccable justice. Sri Mahapratyangara Devi devours all the negative karmas of her sadhakas and answers to the prayers swiftly for a devotee who holds pure intention and is walking the path of dharma. Through Sri Mahapratyangara Devi's grace, a faithful devotee becomes a pure refined soul. Sri Mahapratyangara Devi removes fear and pain from our lives. She teaches us that these circumstances of fear are caused by our attachments to certain aspects of our lives. A refusal to let go is refusing to release the attachment which causes our pain. If there is pain or fear in one's life, there is something to be released and something to be learned. This release can be possible through devoting Sri Mahapratyangara Devi. Once there is release, there is void. The experience of this void for the first time is like a journey home. Sri Mahapratyangara Devi is an ocean of grace. She totally and fully gives her grace to her faithful devotees. Wherever there is sincere devotion, Sri Mahapratyangara Devi will reveal herself and blesses her devotees. She is the mother of moksha. She frees her devotees from their samsara, that is the cycle of life, death and rebirth. Sri Mahapratyangara Devi protects her devotees against all odds and guides them along the right path. Apart from these, Sri Mahapratyangara Devi will also give the Vasikarana Shakti to her devotees.